Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today, we're looking at new to us, liquor. So we actually bought this like
over a month ago.
Yeah. We even put a picture of it on Twitter saying, on Instagram, teasing that we were going to be jumping into this, but then life got in the way.
Because by life, I mean vacation.
Yeah, and October was spooky month, so we didn't want to interrupt any of that. So now we're back on our regular bullshit. But
what better way to like kind of get back in the swing of things
after the hustle and bustle of Vegas. So this is called Louisiana Spirits Gator Bite. And from what it says, it's a Lacine artisanal blend of Satsuma and rum liqueur. Satsuma are oranges. I think they're native to Japan.
Okay, so you're gonna make me go into this, and I don't really even know the whole thing about it.
Alright.
Kinda, sorta. But you know what? I'm gonna do you guys a favor. There's a guy on the YouTube. His name is Weird Explorer. And he talks about different fruits and like, I guess like plants and stuff like that, but mainly fruit. And the ironic part is, I saw his video on the Satsuma the same day that we went to the liquor store and this popped up in there.
Okay.
And so when you say that the Satsuma is native to Japan, kinda. It's more like China, and there's a whole story about that, and then that story may not be true. But yeah, but the point I'm trying to get at is there's a reason why this coming out of Louisiana, and they specifically chose something as seemingly obscure as Satsumas to make a liqueur with. And that's because Satsumas are fruit that's part of the culture of New Orleans and Louisiana. And how that particular fruit came over here. And there are two stories as to how that happened. Like I said, go to Weird Explorer's YouTube page. I'll put the link down in the description that tells you of the specific video that tells you all the history of that and whatnot. But needless to say, you'll connect the dots as to why they chose to do a Satsuma liqueur.
Okay. So this bottle has literature that I'm going to read.
Yeah, and that same literature is on the website, and if I may, before you read that, okay. It's really over dramatic.
But you gotta sell it, Christian. You gotta sell it. Okay. Louisiana Spirits Gator Bite, juicy and delicious. Deep in the heart of Louisiana live the oldest and biggest alligators in the world. In the world? Yeah.
Man,
already,
where we're going,
first sentence we're in what the young ones call high tier cap.
Yeah.
They command respect.
I don't know how an animal like that could be cognizant enough to, desire that type of non-physical concept. But keep going.
We're not saying their hiss is worse than their bite, but it's easier to tame a gator if you're staring it in the eyes. Don't fight the bite. I'll remember to not take this advice. I think I just run from the gator. So with that said and done, that was interesting. I hope the taste of this lives up to that story.
Now I'm gonna say this as I was perusing the website. They do have tasting notes of this particular one here. Louisiana Spirits makes 2 of these. There's a Satsuma and they make a coffee one.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do the coffee one sometime down the line if it pops up in our stores or if we make it back to New Orleans, which we will, but you know, maybe sooner than later. I'm hoping sooner than later. I'm hoping sooner and later. But they give tasting notes on this, and what I was hearing was pretty interesting. So I want to see if...
Would you want me to guess the notes before you reveal them?
Oh, I mean, you act like I memorized them.
I mean, I don't know.
We've got strong orange smell.
Yeah.
So we'll see. See what we got here. If we need to respect the authority of the legendary giant alligators that still exist in
Rum and Satsuma. Here we go. I mean, it's sweet. It's pretty good.
Yeah. About what I thought it was gonna be.
Same here.
But I will say this. Now, knowing that this was infused with rum or macerated with rum or whatever they did with this, I do like that it's kind of trying to figure out what kind of flavor I'm going for. But now on their website, they speak of oak flavors, oak woody flavors or whatever, and I see where they're getting at with that.
It's there, but it's very subtle.
To me, it reminds me the overall feeling of drinking this and the flavor and stuff like that. To me, it reminds me of the closest thing I can put it to is like sipping maybe a brandy, but more closely to a whiskey. Just with some...
I can see what you're saying. I feel like it's just their take of trying to make the most unique triple sec orange liqueur possible. And it's unique. It is very unique. It's not like, you know, they failed.
I mean, I think calling it triple sec would be, I don't know if doing it an injustice, but
well, what I meant was orange liqueur.
Yeah,
it's like it's just, this is them doing their
this
own
is more
unique
because this is more complicated than your average triple sec. Or complicated was not the right word. This is more complex than your average triple sec or average orange liqueur.
I see where you're getting at. It's like drinking. It's like a mix of drinking brandy.
Yeah, because like I'm putting this in my mouth and I'm thinking what type of drinks I'm wanting to make with it, and
which means they're using a pretty. Or do they do their own rum for this?
I don't know. They just say it's mixed with rum. So I'm wondering if it's a dark rum that they do this with.
I would think so. 30% alcohol by volume.
So this isn't bad. I think I want to make in the bayou.
What you want to make?
I think the drink I want to do with this is going to be liquor forward. Maybe start with the blueprints of an old fashioned and spawn from there.
Okay.
And that's what I'm thinking. Things could change though.
Sounds good. I do get that oaky aftertaste, and that makes it unique for me because it's not that it's particularly strong, but it lets itself be known.
Yeah.
And I like that.
And I think a little bit of this. Yeah, I got an idea where I want to go with this.
Okay.
I got an idea where I want to go with this.
So what would you rate it?
7.5.
Same.
It's above average. You can sip it on it. You can sip it on its own. You can try to mix it with something. It doesn't let you down, but for me, it's not anything to jump up and down on the couch for.
I got you.
Like, I'll put it like this. After this bottle is gone, I would buy another bottle if it suited me to do so.
But it would be a while before I bought another bottle.
Fair enough.
like I wouldn't immediately run to the store to get one. Like, it would just be a thing where it's like, I haven't had this in a while, and then buy a bottle.
And I feel there's potential for this for mixed drinks.
Well, with that said and done, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Also, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Guys, we just got back from Nevada.
Yes.
Is that where Las Vegas is? Nevada?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
And we put a lot of things in our mouth that are consumable, like food and drink. And we want to do that again. So if you know of some food and drink that we can put in our mouths and sample and taste, let us know about it. Hit us up in our DMs. If you have any recipes that you think we would be interested in trying to reproduce, hit us up with that information as well.
And only food and drink. Don't be nasty. Also, that also goes for locations. We just got back from Nevada. Is there another state we need to be checking out that has great restaurants, great bars, great speakeasies? The speakeasy we went to in Nevada was top tier.
Yeah.
But do you know a speakeasy that can top it? Because if you do, we need to go there. And you know what? Just tell us where it is. Just tell us what state it is. We'll do the rest. We'll get in there. But that'll do.
We'd have to know the name of
it. Yeah, we need to know the name. You know, don't just say there's a speakeasy in Alabama. Because first of all, I'm not trying to go to Alabama. But that's you know, that's for another day. But that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. And once again, everybody, peace.